Hey guys, welcome back to Sports Crazies. Today we'll talk about the hottest girlfriends of NBA players. Let's head into it. Number 13, Julie Pierce. Paul Pierce. It's impossible not to think of Paul Pierce when you think of longevity in the NBA. With the Boston Celtics, this talented small forward certainly enjoyed his best years, having multiple times been an NBA champion with them, as well as an NBA All-Star. With that said, after leaving the Celtics, Pierce played for many years as well. As for his personal life, Pierce and Julie Landrum ended up tying the knot, and they had 3 children together. Number 12, Marianella Orono. Manu Ginobili. Manu Ginobili certainly owes the San Antonio Spurs a lot. For 16 years, the Argentine shooting guard was a loyal servant of his team, and during that time, he was a 4-time NBA champion. Manu also succeeded in building a family with the love of his life along the way, fellow Argentinian Marianella Orono. The couple welcomed a pair of twins into the world 6 years after they tied the knot. Then, in 2014, their third child, Luca, was born to Marianella. Number 11, Shanda Wallace. Ben Wallace.
Become a professional basketball player. So don't do the same thing to Dwight Howard. There's plenty of love to be spread. And O'Neal has done this over the course of his career. Sometimes he tries to get in the head of an opponent. Don't know if that's the particular reason. Anthony Parker's shot won't go. O'Neal the offensive rebound. Couple of fakes and throws.
Ben Wallace certainly left his mark on the NBA, even though his playing days may be way behind him. On 4 separate occasions, the talented power forward center was an NBA All-Star and had his most successful years in Detroit. He was also very successful in his personal life, having tied the knot with the love of his life, Shanda. Wallace had 2 sons named Ben Jr. and Bryce, with his wife as well as a daughter named Bailey. Number 10, Ye Lee. Yao Ming. Yao Ming.
Little two-man game as they go inside to Yao, hit by Bynum. He was doubled by Ariza. The shot clock is down to 6. Kobe is on Brooks on the switch, and Yao goes over.
Met a female basketball player, Ye Lee, back when he was only 17. Amazingly, at first, she admitted that she didn't like Yao. However, Ye was happy to date Yao after he gave the team pins he collected from the 2000 Summer Olympics. Ye is the only woman Ming has ever been with since then. In 2007, in a close-knit ceremony, the couple tied the knot, and 3 years later, they welcomed their daughter, Yao Kinley, into the world. Number 9, Piper Billups. Chauncey Billups. They weren't calling him Mr. Big Shot in vain. With a career spanning almost 2 decades, Chauncey Billups certainly played for a long time at the top level. At the Detroit Pistons, where he became NBA champion in 2004, the former point guard shooting guard had his longest spell. Billups still has a stable marriage to wife Piper long after retiring from the court. In addition, 3 daughters were brought into the world by the couple: Sydney, Ciara, and Sinea. Number 8, Maya Ford. Metta World Peace. With his current name, it's hard to take the NBA star formerly known as Ron Artest that seriously, and it seems that in his personal life, Metta World Peace can't find normality either. Ever since they were teenagers, the former Lakers star has been in an on and off relationship with Kim Hatfield. The couple ultimately divorced in 2009, despite tying the knot in 2003 and having 3 children. World Peace has been in a relationship with Maya Ford recently. Number 7, Annette Everson. Shawn Bradley. While Shawn Bradley might not have reached the heights of his contemporaries, for teams like the Philadelphia 76ers and the Dallas Mavericks, this tall center had a steady career. He might have been dunked more times than he'd hoped, but Bradley had a lot of success outside the court. Bradley has been married since 1993 to a wife named Annette Everson. Bradley, it is believed, towers over Annette by at least 2 feet, but in many ways, this doesn't stop him from looking up to her. Number 6, Kim Bogues. Muggsy Bogues. While many of his teammates and opposition may have surpassed his 5'3" stature, with his raw tenacity, ball skills, and athleticism, Muggsy Bogues certainly made up for it. Nevertheless, his story with his wife Kim is nothing short of amazing. Muggsy eventually moved on with another woman after he married her back in 1989, had children, and divorced. But after Muggsy lost Sharon's second wife to cancer, Kim returned to his life to help him through it, and since then, they have reconciled and remarried. Number 5, Senika Shahara Brand and Elton Brand. While both attending Duke University, Elton and Senika became fast friends and eventually fell in love, which catapulted him into the basketball career and her into her extremely successful arts career. They are still happily married, and before retiring, Elton spent 10 of those married years in court. In Italy, France, Belgium, and Japan, Senika studied art all over the world, obtained a master's degree in New York, and several years later, launched her own company called Manifest Leather. There was 1 child in the couple, born in 2008. Number 4, Elika Kamila and Peja Stojakovic. Also known by his nickname Peja, Predrag Stojakovic is a Serbian professional basketball player who was married to Greek model Elika Kamila for 14 years and counting since 2006. They have 3 children together. Elika has been featured on a number of magazine covers, including Madame, Marie Claire, and Esquire, as well as doing a bit of TV work. Unfortunately, none of it is in English for us, so it's difficult to stalk and properly analyze her talents. But Peja and motherhood are number 1 in her life now. Number 3, Whitney Wonnacott, and Jimmer Fredette. At Brigham Young University, where she was a cheerleader and he was a cougar on his way to stardom, Fredette and his wife met with the National Player of the Year award from college basketball under his belt. This offered many high hopes for his professional career, but his results have been up and down so far. But the two were married in 2012, and Fredette made an epic return to the NBA with 39 points scored in overtime for a win after welcoming their first child into the world. Number 2. Amanda Altschuler, Wayne Ellington.
Olynyk on the hand, no, the keeper. Ellington fakes a three, fires with 2 on the shot clock.
Although they're no longer dating, when they debuted their relationship, Wayne and Amanda made headlines. The world had some feelings about the 21-year-old adult and professional star dating the 19-year-old amateur model, but they attended and met at the same school, and for years they were together, but separated just in time for Ellington to lose his dad without falling back on Amanda. He has since moved on, however, and is happily married to Safi Khalid now. Number 1. Shawnee O'Neal, Shaquille O'Neal.
I will give Shaq credit for this, as opposed to when he was a young guy looking to absolutely destroy the great centers of the league.
Howard comes right back in a little bit of a shove afterwards. Of course, Shaquille O'Neal, you can say this.
Shawnee, to whom he married from 2002 until he filed for divorce in 2009, was even more than Nicole, Shaq's great love for life. She's also one of the Basketball Wives, executive producers, and the mother of 4 of Shaq's kids.
Howard had it blocked, thought he got fouled. The numbers 58% from the field in the first quarter, as Howard banks it in.
They each have another child from their early relationship. Shawnee shot down these reports to confirm that they would remain co-parents and friends, despite rumors during the summer 2019 that Shaq was flirting and trying to get back together with her. What do you think about these girlfriends and wives? Which one is the hottest? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.